What's up, guys? So, I don't know if you remember, but last week I posted a video doing a rear diff reseal. This is on the same truck here. I did not videotape it, but I also did do front or rear brakes on this. So I took care of that, put new axle seals in it. Today we got just a few other little things to do. This thing also needs front brakes and a cabin air filter, so let's get busy. Oh no, we can't get to these bolt nuts. Well, that's the last brake job we did. We made ourselves a tool, baby. Persuasion device. Go! Usually, see like all this crap, I like to get that out of there, just in case when you're wheel bearing, or not wheel bearing, but put the rotor on there like this, sometimes you can get this to wedge in between the rotor and shut, you know, and we got lucky because the slide pins on these, this guy here, on the, I don't know if you guys even saw that, these guys here, See if they're free. Always check that when you're doing brakes, because usually if those are seized, the inside pad will be completely worn off. And see if I can find one for you, but that's exactly what happened to the rear brakes. All 4 slide pins were seized up on the rear. So, at least on this side, it looks like these are not, so that's nice. And my preferred method when they are seized is to use the torque, heat them up, and make sure the slide pins are facing the ground. Sometimes what will happen is a ton of pressure will be built up when you're putting heat into the concealed area. Behind the slide pin, and it'll build enough pressure to shoot the thing out like a freaking gun. I remember when I was in Clicklane still, doing brakes, and I had the caliper bracket in the vise, facing just out in any direction out towards the and I didn't know at the time, so I was just heating it up like nobody's business, and next thing I know, the slide pin flies out at Mach 1 right at some Ford cut. One of my coworkers almost hit him, but it missed him, and probably put a 3-inch dent in the garage door. I felt so bad, so freaking scary. So don't do that. Always use new hardware. Caliper back on. This is going to be a torque spec 2. I always like to grab my caliper here, see how it moves back and forth nice and freely. That is exactly what you want. Make sure it's routed correctly. And that is one side done. I am going to go to the other side. It's going to be the exact same as this side. And then I'm going to need your help putting the cabin air filter in. Come on, girl. Wrapped up the brakes, threw the tires on. This thing got 2 brand new batteries as well. Toss in this cabin air filter. So how you do these is you open the glove box. There's these little tabs on the side, both sides. Just click those in. That will allow this to open all the way. Open your little compartment here, and then there's going to be a little rubber deal right here. You're just going to pull out just like that. You're gonna have 2 7mm nut bolts. Take those out. Put these to the side or you're not gonna lose them. Pop this out. Just give it a kind of a violent jerk and it'll come right out. Set that to the side. Then this little guy right here, that's gonna be your housing. There's gonna be 2 little tabs on the sides. Open those 2 up. Pull out your cabin air filter. And there you go. You can see why we recommended it, or I recommended it. Pretty dirty. Set that to the side. Grab your brand new fresh Ford Motorcraft, built in America. I don't know if that's probably not even true. Anyway, toss that up, and then we're just reverse procedure. Line up your little tabs on the bottom. If I can. Okay, there you go. And then just push it. And then those will lock in. Slide this up, line it up with the little clips, these little orange clips. They clip into these guys here. Line those up, click, click. Re-secure your bolts. Oops, don't pinch your glove. There you go. Stick this guy back in. So these guys line up with these holes, and then these guys line up with these holes. So line that in, lock that, push the side ones in. Alright. Put everything back like the customer had it. So that was right there. These 2. These were all in here. So slide this back up. Okay. There you go. Customer should not even know we were here. He also had these in here. I'll put that in for him. Come on, baby. There. Shut that. And that's it. That'll do it. Alright, so that'll do it for today's project. We got a lot done. We got some brakes done. We got a cabin air filter. We got 2 batteries put in. Thanks for the help. Good job, guys.